I understand that as an international student, it's one thing to be interested in a master's program in the US, and then it's another thing to be able to fund your master's because graduate programs here in the US are so expensive, especially for international students, because you'll be made to pay out of state tuition. But then there is good news. All hope is not lost because there are several opportunities, several scholarship opportunities here in the US for international students. So stay tuned. Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Madely, and if you're a new subscriber here, hi. Thank you for joining us. So today, I'll be talking about universities in the US that have fully funded master's programs available for international students in the US. I understand that as an international student, it's one thing to be interested in a master's program in the US, and then it's another thing to be able to fund your master's because graduate programs here in the US are so expensive, especially for international students, because you'll be made to pay out of state tuition. But then there is good news. All hope is not lost because there are several opportunities, several scholarship opportunities here in the US for international students. So stay tuned. So in addition to your monthly stipend, these scholarships in the US would provide you with your living expenses, tuition waiver, and your health insurance, as well as your travel expenses. So there are two main types of funding available for master's programs in the US. The first one is scholarships. So scholarships, they are awards given to students to cover the cost of their tuition fees, as well as a monthly stipend that will cover your accommodation and living costs. Then the second one is assistantships. These are paid academic appointments given to graduate students that involve part-time teaching or research. And these assistantships, they come with tuition waiver and monthly stipend. These scholarships are available every year, so even if some of the ones I'll mention right now, even if the deadlines have passed, I advise you to make a mental note and prepare for the next academic year. These scholarships are quite competitive and it will require a great deal of determination, zeal, and planning. You really need to be proactive and also be on top of your game. So if you're interested in engineering, public health, computer science, or whatever program you're interested in, I'll advise you to click on the links I'll be providing in the description box and see the long list of programs for each school to see if your program of choice is actually offered in the school. Of course, you need to apply for admission in the schools before you can qualify or even apply for the scholarships in the school. So here are some of the available fully funded master's programs in the US for international students. And on my list, the first one is Stanford University. So on the website for graduate basics, you could see that there are a variety of funding options for Stanford graduate students. And these are based on academic merit, financial need, and type of degree program. And most of these fellowships and grants are secured through academic departments. And you can go through the website for more information. So the second one is Yale University. So on the Yale website, when you go to the section for international students, we'll see. So with 22% of its student body coming from abroad, Yale offers a diverse and exciting global environment. Yale welcomes the largest international community in its history. So for the funding, okay. So for the fellowship and financial assistance, Yale offers significant financial assistance to international students to cover tuition costs as it does with students from the US. Each school at Yale has its own procedures for applying for financial assistance or fellowships. The third is University of New Haven. So for University of New Haven, they have graduate assistantships and scholarships. And this is the provost assistantship and dean scholarship opportunities. And this is a list of their priority deadlines. So for the provost assistantship in particular, this is a highly competitive program and grants two types of work opportunities for new full-time domestic and international master students. Okay, and students are selected for a position in this program and they will work for 15 to 20 hours per week, and this would also provide you with an opportunity for the entirety of the program, 25% tuition assistance and an hourly wage. And okay, so for there are different types of the provost assistantships, the research assistantship and teaching assistantship, and then the dean scholarship program. The fourth is University of Minnesota. So for the University of Minnesota graduate school, when you go to the funding opportunities, okay, so they have research and teaching assistantships, which are available to students at the university who are pursuing an advanced degree. They also have fellowship opportunities. You could view the deadline, the calendar. Okay. The deadlines vary by fellowship. Applicants should refer to the individual fellowship pages for complete information. So basically go through their websites and see what's available to you. And the fifth one is University of Wisconsin Superior Non-Resident Tuition Waiver Program. So for the University of Wisconsin, admitted students will automatically be given consideration for this award, the NTW award, or the scholarship award based upon academic merit and financial need. And this is the rundown of the grants or awards available for graduate tuition and fees. Non-residents, you could see the figures. And for graduate students, requirement for eligibility GPA of 3.0 higher. The sixth one is University of Oregon International Scholarships. So for the University of Oregon, scholarships and financial aid for international students, each year the University of Oregon awards more than $2.5 million in financial aid and scholarships to international students. And if you go through their website, you could find more information regarding this. And there is this application-based, the International Cultural Service Program tuition scholarships, or is a partial tuition scholarship, and is based on financial need, academic merit, and the ability to make presentations to diverse groups of people. So the next scholarship is New York University Wagner International Scholarships. So for New York University Wagner International Scholarships, they provide a merit-based scholarship, and this is a very competitive merit-based scholarship, and is available to both full-time and part-time applicants. So you simply submit an application online, and there are other available scholarships on their website. For example, the Dean Scholarship, Student Success Scholarship, and the rest. The New York University also has assistantships. If you click, so they have graduate assistantships and research assistantships, as well as teaching assistantships. And then you can read through the eligibility criteria. They also have for PhD tuition and financial support for those interested in PhD funding. Eighth is Illinois State University International Awards. Illinois State University, if you go on their website for international students, they have graduate international admissions scholarship. And let's click on this. Okay. So Students with a minimum of 3.5 GPA are automatically considered for this award, and scholarship is valued up to $5,000 and is renewable for up to 2 years. Eligibility is awarded to academically talented new students, cannot be combined with graduate assistantships. Ninth is Michigan State University. So for Michigan State University graduate school, let's look at the funding. So they have more than 3,000 assistantships available to qualified graduate students at the Michigan State University. They also have fellowships, which provides financial support to graduate students. Okay, so you can go through their website for more information. And the 10th scholarship is Iowa State University International Merit Scholarships. For Iowa State University of Science and Technology Graduate College, they have teaching and research assistantships. So graduate assistantships offer the chance to gain valuable experience with academic functions, and all GAs are provided tuition support, a stipend, and insurance benefits. So let's learn more. So requirements: you must be admitted to a degree program, registered as a student, and etc. So to basically go through their website for more information. 11th one is University of California, Berkeley, MasterCard Foundation Scholar. So the University of California, Berkeley MasterCard Foundation Scholar, master's degree applicants must first apply to graduate program before they'll be considered for this program, and each eligible graduate degree program has specific requirements, and applicants should carefully review those. And they would accept applications through the fall of 2028. So, okay, let's click on this. Application sequence: master's degree program. Prospective applicants must first apply to the university through the regular admission process. Okay, so deadlines and requirements. Graduate application deadlines vary by program. You can click on the different deadlines, and then the master's degree programs that are available that this scholarship applies to. So this is a long list of that. And the 12th is Georgetown University scholarships for African students. So the Georgetown University is pleased to offer merit-based scholarships to international students from the following regions: a full tuition scholarship and several partial scholarships for students from sub-Saharan Africa. And then, to be considered for the scholarships, applicants must submit all required application materials listed here. And scholarships will be awarded based on overall strength of the application. Deadline for admission is January 15. And the next scholarship on my list is Oregon State University International Cultural Service Program. So the International Cultural Scholarship Program at the University of Oregon provides a partial tuition waiver scholarship, and students' eligibility criteria: applicants must be admissible or fully admitted to the University of Oregon. New students must apply for admission to the University of Oregon for fall 2023 by January 15, and applicants cannot be U.S. citizens, U.S. permanent residents, or eligible to receive U.S. federal financial assistance. You can go through the website for more information. And the 14th on my list is Eastern Illinois University International Student Scholarship. So the Eastern Illinois University has scholarships and awards for international students. So in particular, the International Student Scholarship is designed to promote cultural exchange and diversity, and awards may be granted on the basis of one or both of the following factors: financial need and academic excellence. The scholarship pays partial tuition for minimum full-time enrollment in on-campus courses. Some of the criteria: GPA of 3.0, okay, that's for undergrad; 3.25 for graduates; full academic admission to a degree program. And then the deadline is April 15. So these are the instructions, and they also have other scholarships available listed. You can just go through their website. The fifth one is East Tennessee State University Academic Merit Scholarship. The East Tennessee State University provides scholarship assistance for international students and graduate students. And by submitting a university scholarship application, students will automatically be considered for a range of scholarships. So for 2023-2024 academic year, the scholarship application opens October 1st, 2022. So you can go through, let's click on this, graduate students. So there are graduate assistantships and tuition scholarships. Okay. And the 16th one is George Washington University Global Leaders Fellowship for International Students. So the George Washington Global Leaders Award provides renewable tuition award of up to 10,000 US dollars per academic year to eligible international students. And these awards are made on a competitive basis to the most highly qualified eligible applicants. And this award is available for people from the following countries: deadline is for deadlines we have for February 1st. For fall and for spring, the deadline is October 1st. The 17th is Harvard Business School MBA scholarship. So Harvard Business School has tuition assistance available, and these are available. They make need-based scholarships available to both domestic and international students, and approximately 50% of students receive a need-based scholarship, and the average scholarship is approximately $42,000 per year or $84,000 per year. And how this is determined: your gross income from prior 3 years, assets, socioeconomic background, undergraduate debt. And you can read through the website for more information. And the next on my list is University of Memphis. The University of Memphis provides International Merit Scholarship, which is a very competitive award, a merit-based scholarship for newly admitted degree-seeking international students. And for eligibility criteria, graduate students, you must have a score of 310 in your GRE, 3.25 GPA. They also have graduate assistantships and additional scholarships available. And the 19th on my list is Massachusetts Institute of Technology, the popular MIT. So there are research and teaching assistantships available in MIT, and most graduate students at MIT are supported by appointment as research or teaching assistants. And for more information, you can go through their website. And the next on my list is Clark University. So there are tuition and scholarships available at Clark University, and they have several graduate scholarships available. So this is the list of them. They also have additional financing options for financial aid and assistantships as well. 21, the last on my list, is University of Oregon Global Excellence Scholarship. So at the University of Oregon, they have scholarships, fellowships, and awards, which they administer annually, and there are research awards for graduate students. Additional fellowships and awards are available from other departments, units, and research centers throughout the University of Oregon, and they can also connect you with a variety of support opportunities offered by agencies and entities outside the University of Oregon. It's important to note that these funding opportunities are very, very competitive, and applicants must meet specific eligibility criteria to be considered for the scholarship, and scholarship deadlines vary by institution. And funding often depends on merit or need-based, financial need, and other criteria specific to the institution. So it's recommended to check with each individual institution and programs for their specific information regarding funding availability for international students. So this is not an exhaustive list of fully funded master's programs in the US, as availability and eligibility criteria vary by programs and institution in the US. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Please share to anyone looking for master's programs that are funded in the US. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to encourage me. The links to all of the scholarship that I listed would be linked in the description box down below. So if you would be applying for your master's programs in the US for the next academic year, I wish you good luck, wish you all success. You just need to be, like I said earlier, you need to be determined. It's very, very competitive. You really need to be proactive. I'll advise you to apply to multiple schools, submit multiple applications. Don't just send one, don't just submit one, because it's really, really competitive out there. So be proactive, be determined, and don't lose hope. You will get in. You just need to be determined, okay? Send to multiple schools. So good luck. Wish you success. Although this video was made for master's programs in the US, so if you're looking for a funded PhD program, please note that most of the schools I mentioned also provide funded PhD programs. So in the US, the way it works, if a school says they have funding for graduate programs, so technically, if masters are funded, PhD will also be funded. Majority of schools, majority of PhD programs in the US come funded. They cannot admit students without providing funding for them. So I just wanted to put it out there for those looking for PhD programs. This video is also for you. Okay, see you. Good luck. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.